Okay, new thing that just took place. The appointed, what do you call it? The head attorney general, is it? In New York, she resigned. She was a Federalist judge appointed by Trump, and they were pressuring her to drop the case against the Democratic governor there. He's dirty, okay? He needs to go down. I don't care, he's a Democrat. If you're dirty, you need to go down. And she resigned. She said, I'm not going to do it. So why were they, letting him off the hook? He made a deal, backdoor deal, apparently, to go after immigrants, okay? So I think I'm just going to sit here. I'm going to pull the cards and just see what it can tell us about what's going on with that. What's up with that? What's up with that? Let's look and see what it says. Yeah, no, he's dirty. He needs to go down. We don't want any dirty Democrats, okay? If you're dirty, that's it. So let's see what the cards have to tell us. Okay, so the reading's about the struggle. I'm glad she stood up and said no. The hangman, upside down. Yeah, they wanted to let go of this case, okay? And it's about going forward. The fight, taking action, energy coming into it was a loss. Yeah, the depression, just exhaustion, the drama. And I think this is her feeling of, I'm not going to do that, okay? I'll lose the position. This is too much. Yeah, when it comes to justice. It was her. The energy coming in, it was about hers. She gave up her position. She says, no, I'm not going to do that. So good for her. So what's going on now? It's the clan, the family. So I think this is the Maga drama, the Maga things with that. And then we have the world, the wheel, no, the karmic wheel, and what they're holding when it comes to justice, going forward, justice, what they're holding. The center overturning of these things, hanging it up, her depression with that, and the wheel is turning, so we'll have to see what the challenge is going to be. Above it, this is the struggle. She faced the loss and gave up her thing with the Magatonians, the drama. Okay, so the challenge is something that's hidden. Let's see what's being hidden. The life path. Choices being made. Okay, so the challenge is the choices being made. Okay, when it comes to the wealthy. Okay, when it comes to the wealthy, the choices being made with the messages being put out of truth or lack thereof. Possible outcome of working together. So above it, yeah, the struggle, a loss, the Magatonians, the life choices being made, hidden life choices, and working together. So it's about the steal again. A theft. Oh my God, working together about a theft. When it comes to overturning these things, misery of it, the wheel is turning when it comes to the wealthy and this theft. that they're trying to do, and an ending. Okay, an ending. I keep getting that. An ending to this theft. There will be some working together in the center. Oh, so let's look. I was asking about this Democratic one, but what's coming out is coming out. So it's about the struggle working together to end this going forward rapidly. Okay, the fight going forward. In the center is the wheel, the karmic wheel. When it comes to the Magatonians, the things that's being held on to, when justice, according to justice, it's the hidden choices being made, life path choices, when it comes to justice in the wheel. With the wheel, there is that feeling of loss, and there will be messages of truth coming out, and it's about this disappointment when it comes to the wealthy that are attempting to do this. The wheel is turning. Okay? So if there are enough of these people, judges like this and the attorney generals and stuff, and they get as disgusted as she is, they could turn the tide. They could turn the tide and be out there and just putting out what's being done, the corruption behind the scenes. So when it comes to this feeling of loss, overturning, hanging upside down, the wheel is turning with that. Action is going to come when it comes to the Magatonians, or could be the Federalist Society, that thing as well. Because the 10, usually it's the pentacles that I get for the Republicans, but this could also be the feeling of loss with the justice. This could be the Federalists as well. So it's the struggle with what's being held to. When it comes to the wealthy, the wheel is turning on these thefts that are going on. What's being held to, those in alignment with that. Okay, the thefts of these. Looking at the thefts of these, ending those, the alliance with the wealthy, with what they're trying to grab and hold on to, the choices being made, and the messages being put out, okay? And some of these wanting to end this. Maybe some of the Federalists, maybe some of them will be like her and actually stand up and get a conscience and start digging their heels in and say, we're not going to do that. We're not going to play. So let's see what's underneath of it. We've got the burden. The burden of this, the fight, the struggle, the difficulty, and pushing through, looking at the past and the restrictions that they've been trying to place. Maybe take some action, looking at going forward. Could look at the things with the overseas drama with it as well. The studying, when it comes to this burden. Looking deeper. The lovers, those that have been involved in the past together. Out in the cold when it comes to these restrictions they're trying to place. And starting to look, but not still clearly, when it comes to the overseas things and the actions they're taking. Okay, they want to push this back. They want to make this retreat, studying on how to retreat this when it comes to the burden. Again, pushing through the difficulty with it, studying, and the balancing act they have to do with this. When it comes to the past and those involved, they're charging forward to go for truth. They fight for truth, wanting to temper when it comes to the restrictions that they're putting and out in the cold. And again, then the message about actions. Message about actions going forward. New action when it comes to those, yes, the wealthy, the ones that are controlling this, the dark deeds that they're doing rapidly, when it comes to the harvest, standing up, starting to stand up for internal truth, for the fight for truth, the payoffs when it comes to, again, being an oligarch, ruler, the ridiculousness when it comes to the moon and the dark deeds. They're having a lot of forebodings about it, a lot of things, nightmares, sleepless things. Rapidly, a new cup is emerging. The harvest, they're looking at this abuse of power now. He's attempted to control. Okay, so new action when it comes to holding on to internal truth, when it comes to these dark deeds, when they come against ones like Trumpenstein, the lid is off. When they're looking at he who would be king and the oligarchs wanting to move this forward. When it comes to the nightmare scenario in the moon madness, getting ready to walk away. They say, we've had enough of this. And when it comes to the harvest and the abuse of power, truth is going to start raining down. Okay? Those doors are going to start opening. So it looks like this may be the start of some pushback by even some of these Federalist Society people of saying that this is a bridge too far. Maybe some of them will grow a conscience. We'll have to see. So on that note, I'll leave that here. But let's hope that's right, that some of them start doing a pushback, walk away, out it, and say, I'm not going to be a part of your corruption. I'm not going to enable corruption so that you can get what you want. I'm not letting this guy off the hook so that he can help your agenda to round up immigrants. I'm not going to do it.